Hi everybody, the Ranking Gamer here, and we are back with the Danelaw in Crusader Kings 3. We took Essex in the last episode, and also helped our son, who is based here on the Isle of Man, or Mon as it is currently known. He also holds some land, let's have a look, over in Denmark. Quite a big chunk actually, and some on the southern coast of Scotland. So he's doing pretty well for himself for a lad of 7. Sorry, he is a dwarf, but you know, maybe that's why he's trying to prove himself a little bit more, because people are looking down on him. I did not mean to make that joke, but there we go. Sorry, son. I'm going to knock the speed down and get things moving, if not slowly, because I noticed we got going on here. We've got in Angus, we've got the Kingdom of Italy. So I thought we might just have a quick look around at the rest of Europe, because we've not really done that much. So yeah, we've got Denmark with, huge bits of land over in Britain. That's jumped back up again. So in the last episode, I thought they were going to, rise up against us. It did drop down, and it looks like it might have gone. No, they're still there. Okay. Let's just have a look at this. One of our guests has an inspiration. He wants to forge a crown. I don't believe we have a crown, so why not? We will sponsor you. 98. Better be a good one. Make me a crown. Yes, so England is now very small. Ireland hasn't come together. The same kind of troubles are going on in the Iberian Peninsula. We've got Aquitaine and West Francia vying for the dominance of the French mainland. Bavaria's grown. Italy's big, with a strange outpost in Scotland. Okay, we'll pause a second for the game of riddles. They're a beloved pastime among the Danelander, 2 or more players exchanging increasingly tough problems. My physician, Pemo, thinks to challenge me to a game, with what must be half the people at court watching. Yeah, this is based on diplomacy, and she's not great at it. Or learning, also not great. Who has no brain is going to the dungeon. That's our best chance, and the worst thing that will happen is we'll lose 75 prestige. Every courtier and guest gains 20 opinion of us, so we'll give it a go. We're not afraid to take part and lose, are we? Yeah, he bested us. Never mind. The Byzantines are still going strong. And then, yeah, the usual hodgepodge over in India and Asia. Nobody's really taken control of the steppes. Poland's quite big. Well, there we go. I don't know how they ended up with how Italy ended up with a piece of Scotland, but they do. We don't know for how long. So if I hadn't spent that money, I was going to perhaps look at improving our holdings. but I spent 98 gold on a crown that we haven't even got yet. We can build a few things. Oh, we'll pause it because a fascination has been discovered as well. We've discovered public works. Maximum existing development penalty at 20. Okay. City planning. We can build, yes, more buildings. I think we will go for city planning. How long now? I have our bonus 15 years. Okay. Yeah, so we've got a few slots, haven't we? The duchy buildings we don't have the gold for. So building in the West Riding. I'm thinking cattle pastures. That gives us more money and a small amount of levies. So we will construct those. A new lifestyle perk. Yes, martial, loyalty and respect. Spouse's opinion would go up. We don't have one. I wonder if we want another. We're probably past being able to have any more children. My liege, have you heard what they call you? My champion Valtother says to me, while widening his stance. Okay. They call you Queen Áslaug Longshanks. Spectacular, is it not? It's on the lips of peasants and noble alike. A cause for celebration, I think, Valtother exclaims with a cheery tone. Now, that just feels like it's a bit of a poke at my son, who is not Longshanks. But yeah, we gain 150 prestige, so thank you very much for calling me Longshanks. I'm proud to see my son no longer as a child but as an adult, always a clever child. Tuamunda proved time and again over the course of his studies he had a natural affinity for careful planning and more than a little misdirection. He becomes an intricate web weaver as well. A web weaver. I don't think they've inherited any titles. We might want to think about maybe giving them some lower title, perhaps. Yeah, do we get married? Do we get married? A quick cup of tea. Okay, so they have now risen up to the brash Queen Áslaug. Brash Queen Áslaug Longshanks, please. We will not stand for your vile oppression of good Anglo-Saxon Catholics any longer. Our time is now at hand. With St. George guiding us, we will rise up, free ourselves from your heathen rule. Signed, Leader Gamal of the Populist Uprising. Now hold on, what if I adopted your ways instead? No, one of the ones I really want to stick to is the religion. We are keeping the old gods alive. We are not backing down. So you want freedom, you shall have it in death. So they will declare war on us and will take away a number of our levies, I presume. Oh, not too many. So we will rally the troops. They've got a decent, about 3,000 there, haven't they? We'll raise all ours. We'll call on our new ally. I'm assuming he's not. He is at war. And he's attacking Denmark. Okay, so he might not come. My son is raiding in England. I wonder if that's where he is. Is that him? No. They're the English. Oh, he's there, look. Oh, quite close by. That could be handy. We will call you to war. Come and help your mum out. And some other allies have joined. Doesn't usually happen, I don't think. Can we get to this army of 800 quickly? Well done, son. You come and join us. You look like you are. We've got him cornered. Between us all, he's not even making an attempt to run. Oh, our son's just going straight past. That's one army dispatched. I think we've got enough allies around us to take the larger one of the two. We've made a friend, or friend of our son. He dedicated an artifact to us. Very nice of you. And we captured the leader Gamel after the Battle of Penlyn. So we will enforce our demands, disband our army. Let's have a look at him. So be it. He's a good marshal. And he's robust. However, we won't stand for uprisings, I'm afraid. You evil Catholics. And we will execute you by sacrifice. Very good. Very good in a sense that, well, I was going to say we have no more factions, but we do. We've got another one. These want independence. Duchess Isabella de Herbert, she came around and gave us 50 gold not long ago, pledging allegiance. Turncloak, absolutely. We've also got a Liberty faction. Wants lower crown authority. Old Lancaster boy. Well, the Anglo-Saxon Catholic populists, rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? They've disbanded. Creative direction. My lady, the work on your precious artifact is proceeding well. My champion, Áslaug, seems in a very good mood today. I'm not making any promises, but if I manage to produce a true masterpiece, what idea would you like to guide my hand? To make every ruler jealous of me. So that may give us a ruler's opinion modifier. To impress my vassals, the artifact may gain vassal opinion modifier. I think that could be useful. Impress my whole court, courtier opinion. Whatever. I think that could be useful because when a new king or queen takes over, everybody's opinion is not particularly high of them. So anything we can do to help would be good. So yes, impress my vassals. I'm looking forward to this crown. It's got to be a good one. I mean, she's got a crown on already, but that's just a figurative crown. Oh, a friend died. He froze to death. Blimey. Must be a bad winter. The rough gemstone was destroyed. Not a problem. It wasn't a particularly good artifact. But this inspiration has been realised. Over here, my lady, my champion Áslaug waves me over with a wide grin. I have toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. He presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. A beautiful crown of excellent craftsmanship. This crown is forged from electrum and adorned with intricate filigree. This is lovely. We get prestige, not a huge amount, 2% on building construction, a beautiful crown of excellent craftsmanship. Nothing to do with vassal opinion then. Did you forget that bit? Did you forget that bit? This is kind of lovely. Well, we may as well wear it. Does give us a couple of bonuses, but not the impressive crown I was hoping for 98 gold. I thought I'd get better. So the Welsh Catholic populists are now rising against us. Our Riksgodi is trying to convert the kingdom of Bernica, but it's not going very fast. Could do with a better Riksgodi actually. And I'd forgotten that we can appoint a Riksgodi, can't we? But we're not really getting much of an improvement, so we shall leave it. We got an unpressed claim on the earldom of Annandale, which I think is somewhere up around here. There we go, Annandale. That means going to war with Denmark. They are in a lot of wars. Now, at one stage, our son was the next in line, but I'm guessing that's not going to happen now. Who are they allied with? An internal ally, Dunbar. Do we start against Denmark? Do we start taking Danish land? It's not going to come to us by inheritance anymore. The opportunity has been and gone. That's a shame. It'd be nice to be able to take on all that in one go. We don't want to take the earldom of Mon. I think possibly going to get that at some point anyway. We don't want to go across to Ireland yet, I don't think. I could take the rest of Essex or East Sax. I'm pondering now. Pondering. Let's unpause. Do we want to get married? Let's have a look. We could get married to our vassal. We don't want an unlanded, do we? If we get it, I don't think we could put our husband as the Riksgodi. I don't think. But the learning boost would be quite good for us. I wonder whether to go for this chap. He's got a fine beard, which Áslaug quite likes. So Ulster is calling us to help them with the conquest of Breffni, which is going up against Denmark. Yes, we will help our ally out. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's got this kind of won on his own, to be honest. You will be joined by acquaintance Asbjorn in holy matrimony. Excellent. There he is. The gracious lackey that he is. That's a fine beard. I'm not too sure you should have a crown. You're not the king, remember? Now, can we put him? No, didn't think we could. Okay. What about if he helps us with our patronage? Does that help? Let's reduce it down slightly. So, if nothing else, he's helped our learning a little. We can hold court again. A hook expired. Where are all of the Danish armies? We need to keep an eye out just in case. Training a warhorse. As I inspect the stables, my gaze is drawn to a mare kept away from all others. She throws her head and stomps her hooves, displaying her powerful hindquarters and well-arched neck. This creature has the best of conformations and the worst of tempers. I have never seen such a warhorse before, but the stable master insists she is impossible to train. I am not one to back away from a challenge. Such a fine steed will fetch a hefty price, or my stable master will earn a lot from taming her. We don't really have any cavalry. We do have knights. We're brave, aren't we? So we're not going to back away from a challenge. We will try to tame this warhorse. The horse pins her ears back as I approach, her disregard for me crystal clear. This first meeting is important to earn her trust and respect, and I need to decide how to go about it. A steady hand is required to tame this beast. This works well with a high prowess skill, which I think Áslaug does have. Better than a diplomatic skill. If I am gentle, move slowly, she will trust me. Everyone has their price. Bring forth the apples. Yeah, let's bribe the warhorse with an apple. We will go with a steady hand is required to tame the beast. And it seems to have worked. It's a mighty feeling the powerful horse follows my every whim. Now that I have earned her trust, she seems almost fond of me. I will keep her as my personal warhorse. More prowess and more prestige and a lifestyle perk. Or tamer of horses. Both the same, but I will keep her as my personal warhorse. We will go for Peacemaker. Peace acceptance plus 10. That could come in handy. Admiring the mare that now follows my every command, I muse upon what to call her. So I think we will go for mythology. It's full of awe-inspiring horse names. And of course we will go for Sleipnir, same as the steed that carried Odin. Very nice indeed. I don't think Ulster are going to win this war in the next couple of minutes. So I think we will draw this one to a close. Yeah, leave me a comment if you think I should go against Denmark. I'm guessing probably won't show up there, but we've got a truce. I'm sure we must have a truce. Yeah. Two more years before we can go to war again with England. So maybe going against Denmark could be quite good. Let me know if you think that's probably the best course of action. In the meantime, we'll keep racking up our gold and maybe building some more buildings over here. And yeah, we'll see you again in the next episode, I do hope. Please like and subscribe, that would be fantastic. But until next time, look after yourselves and cheers.